Hey guys, it's me again. Welcome to another video on my channel. And today it's again about my favorite heavyweight boxer at the time, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now, we haven't seen heavyweight boxing, especially, the big fights in heavyweight boxing since this pandemic started in 2020, or at the very beginning of 2020, or at least in the first quarter of the year, so to speak. And we are desperately waiting for an answer whether this trilogy match between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is taking place now, or at least in this year, or whether it's not, or whether it's not happening at all, because they are still in mediation processes and maybe going to arbitration. And so it really takes a lot of time because they went to court. They had such a disagreement because of the things that happened during the rematch, during their second meeting. And since then, nothing has really changed for the Bronze Bomber. I mean, it has even increased, so to speak. I mean, the hate, the disrespect, the insults, and the predictions of him not being able to come back from such a loss, although it was a very controversial one, and it still is. And that's basically the reason why they are in court. But that's not the point I want to make today. I really want to show you today that Deontay is such a talented man. I even didn't know that he was basically able to play piano. I mean, take a look at this video here on Instagram, where he shows us a little clip of what he's doing. Okay, that's basically it. So that was even new to me, completely new to me, that he's not only very talented in sports, not only very athletic, not only having a huge talent for boxing, but also basically as a musician. And you can also see by the take of this video that he is so in peace with himself. Which he always says he is, but you can really see it here in this video. And how can you really still deny this man and disrespect this man and say, well, he hasn't got any talent for boxing, he doesn't have any skills, he cannot do this, he cannot do that. Well, obviously he can do more than we all know, and this is only one thing of his private life that he showed us and shared with us again, so that we can see what he all can do. And of course he's very talented in boxing, because how can you become a bronze medalist after only 2 years of boxing? And how can you become a world heavyweight champion and hold that title for 5 years with 10 title defenses in a row, and still be seen as a guy that only has a right hand? I mean, there are guys, of course, they say, well, he has the right hand, he has the strongest single punch in the history of boxing, but he also has this athleticism. He's very fast, he's very movable, and he has good rhythm, good timing, but they also he has no boxing IQ and no boxing skills. And I think it's enough, okay guys, it's enough. You can have your own opinion, and if you really think about him that way, it's okay, but let this man alone, and don't say he's dumb or he's just a stupid black man or whatever you want to call him, simply because you are not black and you don't want to see a black guy on top of the heavyweight division again. I mean, I'm not black myself, I'm Middle Eastern. I'm actually half white, half Middle Eastern, so for me it's not a white or black thing. For me it's just a thing of sympathy. I want him back. I want to see the man given his chance to regain his title, which normally everybody would have gotten by this point, but since they don't want him in the boxing game at the top of the division, that is why it takes so long for us to see whether this trilogy plays out and when it plays out. That's simply an update on Deontay playing piano. Extremely surprising to me. A very, very interesting side of him, because normally people who are very good at sports are not so good in music. And the same goes for musicians. Musicians are normally very good in music, but not so good at in sports. And seeing someone who has a talent in both is simply amazing. So there you can see how talented he really is. He really is. And that's it, guys. Yeah, see you the next time.